国国中的校长，我们来自一个非常友善、有人情味的地方。为什么要带孩子们去勇闯澳洲？因为我深深相信，我们要为苗栗的孩子打开世界的门。在教育现场，我看到太多孩子努力、认真、有天分，而我也一次一次的听到他们说：“校长，我没有自信，我不觉得自己能做好。”这些话总让我觉得，我们可以为孩子做些什么呢？所以，我们决定陪着孩子一起跨出那个第一步，因为只要跨出去，他们就会发现，原来世界那么大，而我也可以出去闯一闯。视野大了，心也就跟着大了，心大了，视野也就会开阔，孩子的前途无可限量。我常对孩子说，走出去，世界就在你的眼前；走不出去，眼前就是你的世界。而这就是我们前往澳洲游学最大的原因。布里斯本是一座安全、友善、拥抱多元文化的城市。在 Mango Hill， 老师与接待家庭给孩子们的不只是语言的练习，而是一种我被接纳、我被鼓励、我被看见的力量。孩子们在那边学到的远远超过英文。他们学的是如何面对未知，如何欣赏差异，以及如何用更大的眼界站上世界的舞台。特别感谢 Mango Hill 的师生，用温暖、耐心与真心拥抱我们的孩子。也正是在那一刻，孩子们第一次真切地感受到，原来世界并不遥远，它就在我们伸手可及的地方。教育从来不是把孩子留在我们熟悉的范围里，而是让他们有勇气走向我们无法陪伴的未来。而这趟澳洲游学不是结束，而是开始，是孩子人生当中第一次清楚明白，原来我的世界可以那么大。最后，谢谢每一个陪伴的师长，谢谢你们愿意和我一起牵着孩子的手，陪他们跨出去，让他们的眼睛看见世界，也让世界看见苗栗的孩子。
今年暑假，建国国中6位师长带着32位学生前往澳洲布里斯本 Mango Hill 中学，完成了创校30年以来的第一次国际交流。从说明会、甄选、招标、收费到课程设计，我们花了将近1年的时间准备，更安排了30堂行前培训课程，从澳洲文化、澳洲礼仪、英语绘画、数位叙事，还有手作交换礼物，都是为了让孩子能够更认识澳洲。所有繁琐的细节，我们一直不停地反复确认，就是为了让孩子能够在世界中学习。真正最大的收获，则是从澳洲这几天开始。孩子一开始很慌，有的甚至是第一次出国，都需要老师的提醒。孩子遇到困难的时候，第一时间想到的就是澳洲最亲的亲人老师来求助。老师们也不停地提醒孩子要记得去想解决的方法。短短的几天之后，孩子开始主动将事情做好，遇到问题会去思考解决的方法，也会跟寄宿家庭的家人还有外国的老师沟通。那一刻，我们知道孩子正成为更成熟、更棒的自己。返国后，家长跟老师纷纷告诉我们，他们发现孩子变得不一样了，不只是积极，而是更勇敢尝试。不只是会英文，而是敢用英文；不只是长知识，而是长自信。这短短9天，他们从被动走向主动，从畏缩走向勇气。这份改变正是国际教育最珍贵的礼物。说实话，从前置作业到所有的行政流程真的很累，但我们看到孩子在澳洲的笑容，还有返国后的自信与光亮，我们深深确信，所有的辛苦都是值得的，因为孩子正因为世界而变得更好。未来我们会持续带更多的学生前往澳洲，让他们拥有更多的勇气与视野。因为一趟旅程，孩子看见了世界，而看见世界的孩子会变成更好的自己。
这次澳洲游学是建国孩子们真正的成长旅程。一开始，他们面对完全不同的语言、文化跟作息，其实也会紧张、害羞，甚至不知道该怎么跟寄宿家庭打招呼。但其实最让人感动的是，建国的孩子们都没有退缩，而是用尊重、礼貌跟好奇心，一步一步融入新的环境。在课堂上，他们开始勇敢地举手，主动用英文和外国的同学聊天。在校园活动中，他们一起分组，一起挑战，笑声、玩闹声越来越多。 表现也越来越大方。到了寄宿家庭，他们更是学会主动的去分享台湾的文化，甚至用自己的方式拉近彼此的距离。短短几天，我们看到孩子从努力适应到自信融入，从安静的观察到大方的交流。那种蜕变不是强迫而来的，而是他们在真实世界里发现，原来自己可以这么勇敢、这么独立、这么不一样。这趟旅行不只是玩乐，而是建国孩子最珍贵的，看见世界，也看见自己的蜕变时刻。
这次我觉得去澳洲之后啊，学生发生最大的改变是这样，就是我发现了2个不一样的点。第一个是学生好像更容易能够表达自己的想法。就我在课堂上有发现，有个学生他去过澳洲之后，他回来，他好像更能够开放的表达说，我自己在想什么，然后他有别于以往也更加的活泼，然后也愿意阐述自己在课堂上不管是数学或者是各种文化上的想法。那第二个是对于文化敏感度的不同，就是我会觉得说他好像在台湾可能遇到某些东西的时候，他就会突然跟我说，老师，我觉得这个好像跟澳洲的哪个东西有什么不一样，好像哪里一样这样子。对，纵观这2点，我觉得是他们去这次澳洲最大的一个价值。
一开始到澳洲的时候，其实学生们有点不知所措，很多时候都要老师一再提醒，遇到小小的困难也都会立刻回头看老师，希望有人告诉他们怎么办。那时候的他们还习惯当那个等着老师来帮忙的学生，但是很奇妙的是，只过了几天，我就看到一个一个小小的改变慢慢发生了。他们开始会主动把事情做好，遇到麻烦也会先试着想想该怎么解决，甚至愿意鼓起勇气用英文询问店员。那一刻我真的很感动，因为我知道他们在长大。而让我最惊讶的事情是，旅程结束，孩子们回到学校以后，那些改变变得更加明显。原本表现已经很优秀的孩子变得更加自信沉稳，他们愿意主动站出来，担任学校的亲善大使，接待外国来宾时完全不怯场，在校园中更是主动的协助同学，成为同学之间的温暖力量。而那种大方得体的气质，是这个旅程中一点一滴累积起来的。而那些本来比较害羞内向的小孩，则有了令人惊艳的突破。他们勇于表达，敢发言，也愿意在班级或是活动中站出来展现自己。许多原本不敢尝试的事情，如今都能充满自信地完成，展现出和以往截然不同的亮眼表现。这趟澳洲学旅不只是一次出国，更是一场成长的跳跃。孩子们带着勇气、自信和更开阔的眼界回到学校，整个人都升级了，更成熟，也更敢面对挑战。而这份勇气跟改变，就是这个旅程留给他们最珍贵的礼物。
Everything we do here at the college goes back to those 4 words. So we want people to be able to be real learners, so that when they go some of you will do classes in here. 那个你现在看到旁边的第一栋呢，它就是我们的美术教室，所以你看我们有一些标语，有些艺廊在那边展示，那有可能建国和第四段它这就是我们先叫小指。
对啊，太酷了。 Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Wow.
Okay, thank you.
Yay! Yes. Take a photo. Shake hands. Thank you. Wow. Handsome boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! Yeah. Shake hands. Thank you. Wow. Oh, shake hands. Shake hands.
Okay, now everyone, we would like to teach you how to say thank you in Hakka.
1、2、3 1、2、3
In Australia, there are 4 classes a day, and each class is 70 minutes long. In Taiwan, we have 7 classes a day, each 45 minutes, and some students even have an 8th period.
Australian food is usually big, and people often eat meat dishes. After one meal, like a fish and chips, steak, or a chicken pie, people already feel very full. In Taiwan, meals are cheaper and smaller, so we can try many different foods at once, such as bubble tea, sticky tofu, and rice dumpling.
In Australia, you press a button to cross the road. In Taiwan, you usually just wait for the light to change. There is no button and it makes no sound.
The biggest difference between Taiwan and Australia is the houses. In Taiwan, you can see many tall buildings everywhere, but in Australia, most homes are single-storied houses. Also, people in Taiwan like fancy and stylish home designs, while houses in Australia are much simpler and have a very little decoration.
Taiwan people are still busy at night, and many shops stay open late, some even 24 hours a day. But in Australia, most people finish work or school early, and many sports close in the evening.
In Taiwan, junior high students often play volleyball, badminton, and baseball during PE class or after school. In Australia, the sports culture is quite different. Handball, rugby, and soccer is especially popular. Still, both countries share the common favorite. Basketball, a sport enjoyed widely by students in both Taiwan and Aussie.
During my study trip to Australia, I found the classroom very different from Taiwan. What impressed me most was how confident students were when answering questions. Their hands went up right away, even if they aren't sure. When I asked without confidence, the teacher said, "Good try." This made me realize they aren't afraid of mistakes. Before I went, I thought I was already very good. I feel like everything I did was perfect. So I became a little bit arrogant and believed no one could be better than me, like I was the champion at school. But everything changed once I arrived in Australia. At first, I was super confident and thought I could handle anything. However, when I met my buddies at Mango Hill for the first time, I suddenly became really nervous. I had never been surrounded by so many native English speakers before. After talking with them, I realized my English wasn't as strong as I had imagined. I still needed a lot of practice, but as I spent more time with my buddies and teachers, my English improved so much. I started speaking to the foreigner more naturally, and my listening skills also became better. Most importantly, I learned to be more humble. I think this lesson will be truly valuable in my life. I'm really grateful that Australia gave me this chance to grow, and I'm glad I learned so much during this trip.
Before studying in Australia, I thought the class will be just like in Taiwan. Teachers talking in front and students quietly taking notes. But when I arrived, I found everything was different. The classroom was open, and the teacher moved around, talked with us, and encouraged us to ask questions and show ideas. We often worked in groups and class moved around freely. What surprised me most was how much they want students to speak. The teacher used fun activities like drawing and short notes. This trip improved my English and changed how I see learning. I learned that classes can be active, open, and warm.
Before I went to Australia, I was shy and afraid to speak English. I worried about making mistakes, so I often stayed quiet even when I wanted to join the conversation. But studying in Australia changed me a lot. People there were kind and patient, and I had many chances to practice speaking. My confidence grew, and my English improved a lot. Now I speak English with confidence. This experience didn't just improve my language, it helped me grow, trust myself, and see the world with
Before I going to Australia, I was afraid to speak English because I worried about making mistakes. But everything changed when I got there. The students in Australia listened to me with such patience and kindness. Even when I made mistakes, they laughed it off and didn't feel embarrassed at all. Their warmth made me feel safe. For the first time, I wasn't afraid to speak English. Little by little, I found the confidence to communicate bravely, and that changed everything.
Adventure in my life. From Taiwan to Australia, I left my home and came to a new world. When I arrived, I knew this would be very special. The sky is wide, the road is long, and everything looks new to me. I meet friends from different places. I try food I never ate before. I see beaches, cities, and animals that are all so amazing. There are so many animals here, like kangaroos, birds, and even crocodiles. They are so cute. Sometimes it is not easy. I don't know the right word. I get lost. But every time, I learn something. Every day, I try again. I find that real courage is not no fear. It is moving forward even when I feel afraid. I also tell my friends not to give up. This is our story. Adventure with friends. Every day is an adventure. Making memories together. Laugh, explore, repeat. Kangaroos, crocodiles, and friends. Together we can do anything. Friends who make life fun. Never give up, never alone. Best friends, best memories. This adventure is changing me. I become stronger, braver, and more confident. Australia is not only a place on the map. It is now a part of my story. A story of learning, friendship, and discovery. This is not the end. It is just the beginning. My adventure has only just started.